So in iteration there are two jump statement, break and continue. In the previous video already we have learned about the break statement. Now we are going to learn about the continue statement. So what is continue statement? When continue statement is executed, the control skip the current statement and move on to the execute the remaining statement. So what happens, sometime it may be required to force early iteration of the loop. That is, we might want to continue running the loop but stop processing the remainder of the code in its body for a particular iteration. So at that time what we do, we use the continue statement, and for this purpose, so that I will not be out of the loop, but as well as I can stop the remaining part of the loop, and I can move back to the starting part of the loop by using the continue statement. In while and do while loop, this continue statement causes the control to be transferred directly to the conditional expression where the condition is there, and that controls the loop. So from there the loop is been controlled. And in the for loop, the control goes first to the iteration position. So where the for loop iteration is there, it goes to that position first for the for statement, and then to the conditional statement. First it moves to the iteration portion, then it go to the conditional statement or the conditional expression. So let's take an example. So here you can see there is a for loop. I starts from initialized 1 and it is going to move till 10. And inside it there is a if loop is there where the condition is there I is equal to 5. When I will be equal to 5, what will happen? Continue means the execution will move from here and it will transfer the loop. The control will transfer the loop to the for loop here, and then it will move. And but if it is not equal to 5, then it will come here and display it. So here when I is 1, so I is 1, so it is not equal to 5. So it will not come to the continue statement, it will go to the print statement and it is going to print I. So I is 1, so I have printed 1. Then it will come here, then I is 2, so 2 is less than 10, condition true, so it will come to this part. 2 is not equal to 5, so it will not come to here because it is a single statement, so we have not given curly bracket. So if this condition is false, it is not going to come to this statement. Instead of that, it will come here and it is going to display 2. Since println, it will display one after another. Then again I is now 3. 3 is less than 10, so I is not equal to, so here it will display 3. Then I is 4. 4 is less than 10, so it is not equal to 5, so it will come here and it is going to display 4. Then I is 5. So 5 is equal to 5, so it will come, it is condition true, it will come here continue. So it is, instead of printing, it will not print. Instead of that, it will go here, then the iteration. So it is now 6. So 6 is less than 10. So you can see here 5, it is not giving the output. 6. So I is not equal to 6 is not equal to 5, so now continue, it will display 6 and then it will go here. Now 7. So 7 is not equal to less than 10, it is not equal to 5, so it will come and display 7. Then I will become 8. 8 is less than 10, but it is not equal to 5, so it will come and display 8. Then again it will go. Now I is 9. So 9 is less than 10. So but 9 is not equal to 5. So it will come here and display 9. Now it will come here. Now I is 10. 10 is equal to 10. Condition true. Again it is going to come. So condition false. It will come here and print 10. Then I is 11, condition false, and it will come out of the particular loop. So in this example, so here there is a class name continue statement, and then a main method is there, and we have made a for loop where j is starting from 0 and j is less than equal to 5, and we are doing increment, and then here we are displaying the j, whatever the value you will get it. And if the j is even number, then what will happen, it will come to continue and it will move back, the control will move back to the iteration. And if it is odd number, then it will come and give one line space, println the line space. So let's see the output. So here j is 0, so 0 is less than 5, condition true, so it will enter here, so it will display 0. So let's do the display here, 0, 0, so 0 and a space will be there. Now it will come to this, so 0 divisible by 2 is 0, so condition true, so what will happen, it will move back here. Now j is 1, so 1 is less than 5, condition true, so it will come here and display 1 and a space. Then it will come here, so 1 is not, if I divide 1 by 2, remainder will be 1, so remainder will be 1, so we have used module. So what will happen, condition is false, so it will not come to this part, it will come here and give one line space, and then again it will move here. Now j is 2, 2 is less than 5, condition true, it will come here and display here 2 and a space. Then it will come to this part, so 2 is divisible by 2, so remainder is 0, condition true, so it will come to continue. So what will do, the control will move back to the iteration. Now j is 3, 3 is less than 5, condition true, it will come here and display 3, and then it will come to this part. When I will divide 3 by 2, my remainder is 1, condition is false, it will not come here, it will come to this part and give one line space. Now it will move here, so j became now 4, so 4 is less than 5, condition true, so it will come here and it will display 5, sorry, it will display 4, it will display 4. It will display 4. So here when it will come, 4 is 4 module 2, so 4 is divisible by 2, the remainder is 0, so condition true, so here it will come, the continue move back to since continue, the control will move back here. So now j is 5, 5 is equal to 5, so it will come here and display 5. So 5 is not divisible by 2, remainder is 1, so condition false, it will not come here, here it will come, give one line space. Now it will move back, the iteration will move back again here. Now j is 6, condition false, and it will come out of the loop. So let's see another program. So write a program in Java to display the sum of any two number for 3 iterations. If the sum of the numbers is negative, then the program skips the output. So let's continue with the program. So Java, import java.util.asterisk, because we are taking the scanner, then class display we have taken, and the main method. Then first of all we have made the scanner object. To making the scanner object, we have also declared the variables, int variable a, b, c and I. Then we are going for the iteration. So we have taken 3 iterations we have taken, and then we have enter. So when I is 1, so I is less than 3, so condition true, so it has enter inside and it will display on the screen. Enter 2, number will be displayed on the screen. Then after that, here it will then ask the value of a. Take it, we have taken the value of a as 2. Then it will ask the value of b, so we have taken 3. So the sum of A and B is 5. So next it will come here. So 5 is not less than 0. So it is condition is false. So it will not come to this part, and it will come here and display the sum of the two numbers is 5. So it will display the sum of the two number. This will also be displayed on the screen is 5. Then what will happen? It will come here. So for loop the I will change to 2. So when 2, it will come again, it will display enter 2 number. So we'll enter the number. So here let's take as minus 3 I have entered, and in the case of B I have entered 2. So sum of A and B, so it will be minus 1. So minus 1 is less than 0. So condition is true. So what will happen? It will come to continue. So control will move back to the for. It will not display the sum. So here it will come, and now I is 3. 3 is equal to I 3. So condition is true. Again it will come. Again it will ask enter 2 number. So now you will be entering the other 2 number. Take it, I have entered 4, and then I am entering 5. So sum is 9. So 9 is not less than 0. So condition is false. So it will not come to continue, and it will come here and it will display sum of the two number is 9. So it will display this and 9. Sum of the two numbers is 5, and next statement it will be sum of two number is 9. Then it will come here. Now I will be 4. So condition will be false. It will come out of the loop.